Revolution. Commander Eldex contacts you with a bold plan to expose the corruption of the Vaadwaur leadership to the entire quadrant.
We've received a coded message from your Vaadwaur friend, Commander Eldex. It seems he's finally ready to help us. He wants to meet, and has asked for you by name. He said he wouldn't deal with anyone else. I'm still skeptical, however. This wouldn't be the first time the Vaadwaur have tried to set a trap for us, so be careful. I've spoken to Admiral Tuvok, and he suggested that 7 of 9 could join you as a technical expert. I see no reason why she shouldn't, and if things go wrong, it will be good to have an ally you can trust. Eldex sent us coordinates for location in the Molinia system. It's not Vaadwaur space, but there is a Hirogen relay in the area. Watch out for unwanted guests.
So, the more I hear Burgess, the more I think that he is supposed to be a Diet Picard, and the more I could actually see him. I'm mixing some drink mix into a bottle of water right now. Maybe with a little bit more practice, I could see him actually pinch hitting for Picard. Well, I can hear him pinch hitting for Picard. Here's the thing, and this is going to sound terrible. This might sound awful. But Patrick Stewart is, he is reaching the point. One of the problems they were having with Picard, allegedly, is that it is becoming increasingly difficult to ensure Patrick Stewart because of how far up there he is. But anyways, we're meeting 7 of 9. Eldex wants to have a little revolution. Captain, we're being hailed by both Voyager and Commander Eldex's ship. Open a channel to both ships.
Greetings. Admiral Tuvok has requested I assist you for the duration of this mission. Admiral Tuvok understands this may upset Eldex, so I shall be the only one who aids you. Voyager will maintain its distance. I am ready for transport.
Understood. Transporting you now.
Let's go over the point of this operation. Ghaul has called all available supremacy leaders to Cartella. I do not know how many of my people are infected with those creatures we saw there, but I'm sure there is more than one. We need to expose them for the abominations they are.
And that's why we're here at a Hirogen communications array. You want to use it to broadcast the proof to the rest of the Vaadwaur.
The Supremacy is keeping a tight control on all subspace transmissions. We'll need control of the array to broadcast what we find on Cartella to not only my people, but the entire quadrant. To control the array, we need to control one of the Hirogen ships. Make sure to leave the one I have marked reasonably intact.
Leave one ship intact. Understood.
Intruding Vaadwaur ships. You have trespassed in Hirogen space.
Perhaps we can negotiate a trade?
This is our space, and this is our array. No trades, no compromises, no mercy.
Okay, shields up. Fight smart. Fight S-smart.
We need to board the Herodian ship and take the communications console on the bridge. I can use that to take control of the array.
Understood. Board the Herodian ship, get the communications console.
I have extensive experience with these systems. I will beam down to aid in the operation of the Herodian ship. Are you ready to proceed?
Beam over to the disabled Herodian ship and recover the communications array. Beam me to the Herodian ship.
We need the communications console intact. Whatever else happens is of no concern to me.
Understood.
We must first disconnect the console from the ship's data network.
Can you use that hand there, my dude? So. Now, I'm looking for something specific. Those are just broken falchions. That looks like a brain truncheon. That's the sword of the Raptor Star. Right there. No, that's the brain truncheon right up there, I think. Mekhleth, Senushan. I'm not sure what kind of knife that is. Ball peen hammer. Okay. I don't think that they did it. Hang on. What do we have in here? Got a big ass skull. They kinda did. They half did. There's like a big elongated skull there. So there's actually like, I think they did this on the show. They did the Predator thing with these guys, and if you look on the wall where they have all their trophies, just like the Predator ship, ooh, that's a big knife right there. If you look on the wall, just like the Predator ship, there are xenomorph skulls inside. Which is an unsettling thought, that xenomorphs might exist in the Star Trek setting, but that's basically what 8472, aka the Undine, are supposed to be, the Star Trek version of a xenomorph. And then they made them talk, and pissed all that cool nightmare fuel away.
We also need the isolinear storage assembly. It will be behind a locked door on the bridge.
So, we should disconnect power to the console. I'll find the primary EPS conduit. It is melon.
Transporter standing by. Transport complete.
We have the console. There is no way the Vaadwaur will allow a Starfleet vessel into our space, and Cartella defenses have been upgraded since your last trip with the holo projector.
Oh boy.
Take one of the ships in my fleet. Send yours away. You can contacted once we've completed our mission. I will beam over some of your crew to assist you when we get to our destination.
Beam to Vaadwaur ship. It's a good thing I took screenshots of my traits, because this is gonna screw with them.
We'll scuttle the Hirogen ship so they won't know the console is missing. Then we can continue on to Cartella for the meeting. I have loaned some officers to attend to the duty stations on the frigate you now command.
Understood, I'll deal with the ship. Captain skills. Oh, look! It completely fucked up my traits. Ah! Okay. Checking that they're still there.
I'm picking up an incoming Benthan vessel on long-range sensors. Our ships are out of range, and we are in a Vaadwaur vessel. It is unlikely the Benthans will give us a chance to explain the situation.
Perhaps you can warn them away from the area.
They are not altering course. Disabling their vessel may be the only option.
Try to hail them, audio only.
Attention, Vaadwaur vessels. You are in violation of several codes of conduct in this area of space, and your ships have been identified as perpetrators of crimes against the Benthan Guard and its protectorates. Stand down and prepare to be boarded.
Shields up.
They cannot escape this system.
There is no need to destroy that ship. You may have a quarrel with the Benthans, Eldix.
I've jammed the Benthan ship's communications so they can't signal for help. You know what needs to be done. No one can know what happened here.
I will not let the plan be ruined.
You can't be suggesting what I think you're suggesting.
Unacceptable. The Benthans are performing their assigned duties and have no way of knowing who or what we are. Sensors are detecting damage to the ship's long-range communications array. It will be days before they can restore warp power or send out a signal. We can leave now, complete our mission, and then return later to assist the Benthans.
Sounds reasonable. We're not at war with the Benthan Guard.
That's not a risk I'm willing to take. They're in range of the Hirogen array. They could tap it to send out a call for help, or disable our modifications. The Hirogen could return and discover what happened. And if another Vaadwaur fleet finds them, there will be questions none of us want to answer. The Benthans must be silenced.
There's no reason to escalate this.
We can put him in our brig or tow his ship away to buy ourselves more time. There is no need for more bloodshed.
If he lives, he can be an ally for you against the infected Vaadwaur.
They did not need to die.
I trust you won't be so squeamish in the future. There is more riding on this plan than the lives of a handful of so-called peacekeepers.
We'll see about that.
The Borg place very little value on the life of one individual. Captain Janeway and the crew of Voyager showed me that that belief was incorrect. Given all they have been through, I had hoped Commander Eldix would place more value on the lives of others. It appears that his concern only extends to other Vaadwaur. Watch him carefully. Eldix cannot be trusted.
Captain, I have the coordinates from Eldix. We can leave as soon as you're ready. Watch! Watch me have to do this again with the traits. Play our FOMO stuff. Play our FOMO. Log in every day. Hit that Skinner box button, but don't expect us to fix a glitch that's been in the game for fucking years. Years.
has increased security since your last visit.
Yeah. Give me a second. I need to check something. Okay. Continue.
Gaul has increased security since your last visit. Let me do the talking.
Understood? Input security code and voice verification now.
Verification code 109947.
Hope that works.
Verification accepted. Due to heightened security, all ships are required to reduce speed below full impulse for security scans.
Understood.
One hurdle cleared. Continue to the manned security checkpoint.
Setting a course now.
Disengage your engines and provide the proper security codes.
I've been here many times, and I've never needed to submit my codes.
My predecessor was more lax in her handling of security measures. She has paid the price for her errors in judgment.
Oi.
What is your security code?
Verification code Alpha 4742. Commander Eldex and Squadron reporting. Do not make me late for the meeting.
Right away, Commander.
Code accepted, Commander Eldex. Take your squadron to the marked position on the outer orbit ring.
Good day.
Ignore the scans. Fly like you belong here. Good thing you didn't try to use a hologram again, isn't it?
Or I could have just cloaked. My ship has a cloaking device.
There's 67 ships in the system. That is more than expected.
Gaul's planning something big. This must be the start.
Cloak in the polar field, beam down to the surface.
More ships, or just more reasons not to get caught?
I could have done this without needing to commandeer an alien ship and reset my trace.
Putting a great deal of trust in you, Commander.
I am after one goal. The liberation of my people from these monsters. I will do anything to achieve that, including betraying Gaul to save us all. There are more ships in the system than I had anticipated. But we can't stop now.
It is time for
Leaving would
someone
only
with a
make us look
stronger
suspicious.
resolve to take up the cause that Gaul has abandoned.
Okay.
I'm transmitting coordinates for a secure room near the meeting site. Beam down there. I will have a holographic disguise ready for you. Security is scanning for such tricks on ships, but I'm not sure they realize how many uses there are for holo-emitters.
Okay, beaming down.
Here, use these holo-projectors. Security is so focused on keeping intruders out of our space that they won't be looking for trouble on the ground. But try not to act suspicious. Our soldiers aren't as dumb as you seem to think they are. You'll need to place these emitters around the leaders, which when activated, will emit a low-level delta radiation pulse that should disrupt their isoboramine neurotransmitters, forcing their parasites out for a short period.
That should work, but it won't give us much time.
You'll also need to place recording devices, so everything that happens is transmitted to the quadrant. I'll stay here with the transmitter and monitor your progress. This is more than a simple briefing. Gaul might even be here in person, so don't get caught. We're all dead if you do.
Worry about yourself, Eldex. We won't get caught. there many Vaudouar with Borg implants? A lot of dislike for the Bentons. Understandable. So this is the plan? Because this didn't go well when Cisco and company tried to do it. Wonder what Gull will say today. Oh, I ran right past it. Man, they just hate everybody, don't they? Shit. They're talking about wanting to go after just about everybody. Borg, Kazari, Bentons, Talaxians, what have you. 7, I need... 7, I need to be able to work here.
You'll need to set up a signal booster so we can transmit our signal through the base's electronic security. There's a power console near to where the leadership is addressing the troops. Tie the repeater into the conduits there.
Find a console, install the signal booster. Got it. So our character does an awful lot of metal gearing, which I have to admit is something that I do as well.
Hey! What are you doing? No one is allowed back here.
If we are finished here, I suggest we return to the crowd.
Now we just kick back and enjoy the show.
The words of our great leader, go!
Sir!
What do you want?
Someone found the guard. Quick, activate the device.
What? What's happening?
They're monsters! Go, you did this! Traitor! Liar! Who are you? Monster! Deceiver! Beast! Kill it!
Enough! Why are you letting your eyes deceive you? This is a plot by our enemies. They're trying to divide us. I say no. We will stand strong, united. We are Vodwa, and we will conquer our enemies.
Joel's right! This is insane! I'll stand with you! No! Goal's a betrayer!
I see some of you are still loyal to our cause. The rest, you are cowards and traitors unworthy to be called Vodwa. Kill them.
Well, mission accomplished. It's a riot.
I think our time here is done. We should make our way to the extraction point.
Please tell me you guys aren't doing what I think you're doing. Or we could just... Or we could just kill everybody. Sure, why not? Why the hell not? Who cares about discretion? There's a murdering to be done. Oi. I do not think there is a way for me to tell them to chill. What happened to my Hell Targ? I'm fairly certain I summoned a Targ from Hell.
Get out! Get out now!
Transport to your ship. That's a nice door. It's the camera when you're transport. I'm not going to hold that against him. Still going to make fun of it, though.
I need to rally my people. The ones who aren't infected and who are willing to fight. The parasites will crush them if someone doesn't act. My allies are holding one of the space docks in the outer perimeter. Help me get there. I'll start coordinating the fight from there, and you'll be able to return to your ship.
Follow us. We'll get you to the space dock. If my traits have not been... Okay, my traits are still there. Whoop!
We need to confirm the transmission made it to the array. Incoming hostiles. Handle them! Transmission signal is strong, and it's reaching the Hirogen communications array. Now all Vaudouar will know about the corruption among us. You should go. I need to prepare my people for the fight ahead.
Good luck. I'm out!
I am in contact with Voyager, and it is waiting with your vessel outside this system. We need to depart immediately.
Yep.
That was an interesting broadcast. Half the Quadrant's talking about it, and the rest are trying to find a way to claim responsibility for it. It would have been better had you exposed Gaul as well, and taken down the Vaudouar leadership in one act. But we'll take what we can get. The Vaudouar are in chaos, and if they're fighting one another, they're not fighting us. That will give us some room to maneuver.
And our rewards are vendor trash.
Hello. Would you have time to look into something for me?
Give me a minute. What do we got left? Dragon's Deceit, Alliances, Revolution. We're skipping taking care of enemies. Take down What's Left Behind and Dust to Dust. We got 3 more missions to go. Alright, let's do this.